you do this tactic, I can guarantee you, I 100% guarantee you, you will get SMMA clients within the next month, within the next week even, if you do this tactic. So please, please listen carefully. What can the hit Netflix show Squid Games actually teach us about getting SMA clients? I binge watched the show this past weekend, and there's a lot of parallels that if you have these characteristics or you do these things that the characters in Squid Games do, you will be able to get SMA clients with ease and high paying ones at that. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 different traits and characteristics that the show Squid Games, specifically the main character Gi-hung, exhibit that can, if you take in these traits, you will be able to easily get SMMA clients. So let's get right into it. So if you don't know me, my name is Bogle, and I teach people like you how to get SMA clients and build a successful, profitable SMA agency. I do that through not only just telling you guys how to do it through videos like this, but through live calls as well. So if you want to stay informed about how to do that, and you want to know the newest and groundbreaking tips to get SMA clients, click subscribe and hit a like on this video. It really helps since I'm still a very small YouTuber. Before we get into how the show Squid Games can help you get SMA clients, keep in mind there will be spoilers, so if you haven't watched the show and you do plan on watching it, pause this video, watch the show, and then you can come back and continue watching this video. So for those who don't know what Squid Games is, so it's pretty much a game where there's 456 contestants who are all broke, they're in financial need, and they play in 6 games, and so whoever wins these 6 games can win billions upon billions of won, which is the Korean currency. And of course, if you're eliminated, you get killed, so that's the biggest risk of the game. So that's pretty much what the show Squid Games is about. And the first characteristic from the show that I saw that could help you get SMA clients is having a burning desire to achieve something or to obtain a goal. So this can easily be seen where after the first game, where the people know the consequences of being eliminated can lead to your death, pretty much they gave the people the option to either keep playing the games or leave overall. And then after all the voting, they all end up leaving. But the funny thing is 93% of them return back to the games even though they already know the consequences. Most of them return back to the games because their life outside was not any better than the life inside the games. But what could that really teach us? That really shows that they have a burning desire to make a change in their life, and that this is their one opportunity to do so. Because they know the billions and billions of won can change their life, they're willing to go through the risk, aka dying, in order to obtain that money, change their life for the most part. The main character, Gi-hung, he's mostly doing it so he could provide for his daughter and be the father that he could really never be for his daughter, and also support his mother as well. So that's his burning desire. That's why he's going back. In your case, or even in their case, it doesn't even just have to be for money. For you, it might be, I want more freedom in my life so I don't have to, report to a boss if you really hate your 9-to-5 job. Or, it could be I want more control. I want to be able to control my income. I don't want, someone else or the market or, some other factor to control my income. That burning desire to, make that change in your life is what's going to keep you on your SMMA journey overall. So, that's the first characteristic we can learn about from Squid Games, just having a burning desire to make a change in their life, and also accepting the risk that comes along with it. Of course, you're not going to die if you try to reach out and prospect, but there is a risk of you have to deal with rejection, or maybe you're going to pay for a course or a tool that you may not know if it's going to work out in the future, but that is the risk that you're taking. But that burning desire is keeping you forward to that path, and nothing's going to stop you from winning that goal if you have that burning desire. So the second thing is the people from Squid Games actually liked this video and subscribed to this channel as well. So once you do that, you will have the characteristics and you'll get the knowledge of how to get more SMA clients, and also on Google and Facebook ads too. So again, leave a like. If it's free, it helps and it pushes this video to the YouTube algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. So the number 2 characteristic from the show Squid Games that we could use to get SMA clients is that you can pretty much make something, get money, achieve all your goals even if you're starting from scratch, from complete zero. So why I say this is because look at most of the contestants. Most, probably all the contestants are broke, knee deep in debt, and they have nowhere else to go, and overall they have completely nothing when they start, or they think they have completely nothing. Throughout these 6 games, everyone can play these games. Everyone has the skills to actually do these games. So for example, the first game they play is red light, green light. Everyone can play red light, green light. And then another game they play is, marbles. Everyone can play the marbles game for the most part. So they already have the skills. They just need to execute and take action. And of course, yes, they need to think, they need strategy and all that stuff. But they already have the skills, they already have the know-how. They just need to take action and execute that action in the best way possible, and then they can end up to them leading to the prize money. They're not as hard as you think. Anyone can do this, and this is the same thing with SMMA. You can start out from scratch, from zero, from complete nothing, no marketing or sales experience, and anyone can do this journey, and you should have that in your mind that anyone can do this, anyone can be successful for it, that you already have the skills. If you're watching this video, you've probably watched other videos before about Facebook or Google ads. Maybe you've watched SEO, so you already have the skills already to get clients good results. It's just a matter of executing those skills. Cold calling, cold emailing, anyone can do it, and you can do it too. Anyone can dial the phone and make a cold call. Anyone can send a cold email campaign. It's just a matter of taking the action, and just having the proper steps and having the proper methodology is also important as well. And I teach you guys how to do that on other videos. But just knowing that you have these other skills, and that you can start from complete nothing, and that you can end up from starting from nothing to ending up with billions and billions of won, can really help you accelerate your SMA journey and keep you motivated as well. So from this third characteristic we can learn from Squid Games to get SMA clients, if you do this tactic, I can guarantee you, I 100% guarantee you, you will get SMMA clients within the next month, within the next week even, if you do this tactic. So please listen carefully. This third tactic that we can learn from Squid Games to get SMMA clients is by giving, and doing some more giving. So we can see this with Gilham. Of course, huge spoiler, but he wins the overall Squid Games overall, and he wins the billions upon billions upon billions of won. But throughout the show we can see his generosity and giving and helping to others. We can see his generosity throughout the show. For example, when he crashes into this girl when he's running away from loan sharks who wants to harvest his kidneys, guys, he still takes the time to help her up, get her books, get her coffee, and be like, I'm so sorry, enjoy your day, while being chased by loan sharks. And this isn't the only example. He is the only one to choose the old man when they have to choose partners for a game. Everyone thinks they need someone strong, but he chooses the old man because he doesn't want the old man to be the odd one out and die. Another example, at the very end of the Squid Games where he's about to win, he's willing to give it all up in order for him and So-young, I'm butchering his name right now. Yep, I completely butchered his name. It's Sang-woo. Like the video and subscribe. In order for them to survive and leave, he's willing to give up billions upon billions upon billions of won to save, another man's life. And you can just see all the time he's giving and giving and giving. And the main characteristic, guys, is that he's not expecting anything in return. He's not expecting the old man to pay him back in some way, shape, or form. He wasn't expecting the woman he crashed into to give him some money or anything like that. He had no expectations of anything in return, and even in the end, once he wins all the money, he still gives. He helps his Sui-hong, again I'm putting his name, his mother out. He gives her the money along with the orphan child at the end of the show. He's still giving. Overall, you can see how giving he is, and you need to be the same way if you want to get SMA clients. So you can't just go up to businesses and be like, oh, let me do your marketing, pay me to do your marketing, because you're just trying to get from them. Overall, not a good look, and you're gonna have a very, very, very hard time finding clients if you're just trying to get clients like that. But you need to give them something of value, give them something a piece of information that they can use, and they in return will give you, the time of day, and give you, their money overall to be their client if you give them exorbitant amount of value. So for example, what I do is I, give out a VSL, with a video which shows people how, they can get, customers through ads, and then they come back up to me and, they ask me to run their services for them. You could give away free audits. You can go to a campaign, just give them free advice. Say you can give them a free audit, give them an immense amount of value for that audit, and then they can become your next SMA client. There's a plethora of different things you can give, but you have to give something in order to actually, expect to receive anything in return. And this is the main thing, guys. The more you give, whether it's value, whether it's information, whether it's helpful advice to the client, whether you show them a video, whether you link them to an article, the more you give to them, the more you will receive in terms of wealth, clients and all that stuff. But the key thing is you have to expect nothing in return. That's the whole point. Like, I know it's hard to do, but expecting nothing in return, and then it's actually pleasantly surprising when you actually get something in return as well. And this is what I do as well with my YouTube channel. I don't expect anything in return other than you guys just liking the video. But some of you guys reach out to me and want one-on-one consultation with me, and I'm so happy to do that. I've even been able to get some SMA clients by just giving information and helping people out. That's the main thing to help you get SMA clients. Oh, also, by the way, if you still haven't gotten your first client yet and you're struggling, I'm linking a video down below in the description, which is going to show the 3 secrets on how you can get your first SMA client. So if you're curious about how to do that, if you're still struggling to get your first SMA client, I highly recommend you look at this video, completely free, and overall it will really help you get your first SMA client. But yeah, guys, this is how the show Squid Games can help you get SMA clients. If you take in these 3 characteristics of having that burning desire, knowing that you can make something out of nothing, and just overall just giving like tons of value, you have no doubt in my mind, and I can guarantee you will get SMA clients. So if you want to learn exactly step by step the 3 steps to getting your first client, click on the video up there and you'll see just how to do that. See you guys in that video. Take care.